Nature often has its own way of showing its true essence. It can be both complicated and charismatic at the same time. However, there have been certain phenomena that have been captured on camera which gives us a deeper insight into the wonders of nature. These incidents invoke a sense of great amazement and curiosity around the world that we live in. Let's look at these natural phenomena that were caught on camera. Prepare your bug spray for the last one, and make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Number 1. Paraglider versus Dust Devil. Paragliding may be the ultimate go-to or favorite hobby of the adventurers out there, but it comes with its own set of risks. A slight mistake by the paraglider can result in fatal accidents and, in some cases, can lead to death. Weather conditions are an important factor that people keep in mind while paragliding. For instance, see this footage captured in 2017. It may seem normal to you, but there are several paraglider wings rolling down the hill. These were the signs of a dust devil, which is a type of short-lived, dangerous whirlwind. Boris Zaiko, a paraglider present there, was picked by the low, strong winds off the ground and tossed up in the air. Fortunately, the paraglider was able to gain control over the wings without slamming himself onto the ground, all thanks to his paragliding experience. Number 2. Ice houses. Let's get straight to the point. We all love winters, don't we? The cool temperatures, the snow-covered land, the cute sweaters, the bonfires, and most importantly, the holidays. What's not to love? But we might as well give you a heads up that it is not always fun and games. And who knows this better than the people residing in Lake Erie in North America? In early March, the entire place was covered with ice, thanks to winds and 4-meter waves. Neither the houses nor anything else could be seen under the thick layer of ice. The thickness of ice was measured to be around 0.7 to 2.7 inches. It was scary as hell and was almost like living in Antarctica. People were trapped inside their houses, and even if they managed to escape, the roads and sidewalks were covered in ice too. Unless they wanted to go out for an ice skating session, there wasn't anything else they could do about it.
Yeah, hi there, Kate. Let me show you some of the ice that's here right now. You see, it's pretty hard, and this is exactly what homes all along South Shore Drive have been dealing with.
Number 3. Sinkhole collapse. Next on our list is the giant sinkhole collapse in Fukuoka, Japan. Now, have you wondered what it's like to witness the scenes from Final Destination? Imagine passing by a road and suddenly it collapses. Isn't that terrifying? However deadly it may seem, this has actually happened in Japan. Yes, a 65-foot deep sinkhole opened on a 5-lane street in Fukuoka, Japan, without warning. According to sources, it might have been caused by water flowing into tunnels at an underground subway construction site. Fortunately, no one was hurt and the site was just repaired within 7 days. It's not something uncommon for Japan, considering its advanced technologies and methods of fast construction. According to CNN, it then took some 2 days to restore damaged utility lines and resurface the affected area of the road. Number 4. Arachnophobes' nightmare. Do we really have any humans on Earth who are not arachnophobes? Because, honestly, we really do not think there are. For those of you who don't know, arachnophobia is the irrational fear of spiders, which we are pretty sure everybody has. In 2018, Greece found itself battling against a serious situation revolving around spiders. Near a lake region in the north, the entire place was filled with thousands of spiders and their webs for around 0.6 miles. Roadside bushes, shrubs, trees, and even buildings to a certain extent were covered with cobwebs. According to experts, it was natural and a result of the humid weather conditions, so it was nothing to worry about. Well, sorry to disappoint the so-called experts, but it is easier said than done. Number 5. It's raining fish. Sometimes in life, we see moments that really make us question what just happened. You must have witnessed rain, snow, hailstorms, but have you ever witnessed fish falling from the sky? As unusual it may seem, this has happened several times in various places. There is some science behind it, however, it still seems strange. Fish from the sky? How is this even possible? but one such incident happened in Tampico, Mexico back in 2017. Several fish fell from above, slapping the pavement, and the scene was witnessed by many. The director of civil protection in Tamaulipas State, Pedro Granados, says, "Not to say there was a lot of fish, one here, one there. It has to be said, they're very small fish, which weigh a few grams. It's strange, not normal." Number 6. Avalanche up against the cars. Humans in no sense are more powerful than Mother Nature. Always remember that and do not let anyone tell you otherwise. A perfect example of it happened on March 24, 2014, when several avalanches took place near the Mount Elbrus region for no particular reason at all. Well, maybe it was just nature messing around with us to show its power, or maybe it was nature's way of telling us to back off with all the exploitation. Because we really have gone overboard with it, but let's just save this environmental lecture for some other day. Anyway, the avalanche creased straight into the parking lot of the Elbrus region. Luckily, there was no harm to life, but the avalanche did manage to push the cars up against each other. It was not much later that the snow had fully covered over a total of 15 cars, or maybe even more. We were lucky that somebody was clever enough to film the entire incident on camera, otherwise we would not have ever known about it. Number 7. Alta landslide in Norway. Basically, landslides occur due to disturbances in the natural stability of the ground. Heavy rains, droughts, earthquakes, and even volcanic eruptions cause the instability of the ground, which results in landslides. Such a landslide occurred on June 3, 2020 in Norway, and roughly 24 acres of land were pushed into the Norwegian Sea. Eventually, the landmass sank below the sea, causing the loss of property. According to reports, no casualties were there, but yes, as you can see, a number of houses and cabins were lost. A local resident named Jan Eagle Bakaby noticed a tensile crack in the landmass the day before the incident. He says, "I stormed out and fled up the mountainside where I saw it all from a distance. You could say I ran for my life." Number 8. Wrath of abnormal heat. Please tell us that we do not need to lecture you about something that you already know, global warming and its effects. It is pretty obvious that Earth is not in a very ideal situation, and if we do not mend our ways for good, there is a good possibility that we are totally doomed. For a long time now, the heat has started acting out in ways that we can't even imagine. And what's worse is that it keeps on taking an evil turn as we speak. The excessive heat has started to melt things all over the world, from garbage cans to mailboxes. Hell, even cactuses couldn't take it anymore. But there is an upside to this situation too. We mean if you are a foodie, you can literally have cookies on the go without even having an oven or eggs on the street. Just put them outside in the sun and voila! Number 9. Foam Party. Who doesn't love a nice and hot foam bath in the hot tub? Doesn't it feel amazing to put a little shampoo in the water and stir through your fingers for a creamy foam? It sure does, but it is only fun until it is within the circumference of the hot tub, because you would definitely not want it to cover your entire city, right? Something similar happened when Cyclone Oswald hit Australia in 2013, which not only caused massive destruction, but also hosted a foam party for the citizens. Large amounts of sea foam just came crashing in towards the shore and streets of the city. In some places, the foam covered literally everything within a height of 9.84 feet. As a precautionary measure, the police even had to close down certain roads, but it did not seem to help much. The locals were way too optimistic and seemed to be unfazed about the fishy-smelling foam and were enjoying every bit of it. Number 10. Invasion of the Locust. To be completely honest, out of everything that can go wrong in your life, a locust attack would be the last thing you would want to encounter. Take our word for it. It is scary as hell, which is probably self-explanatory considering the fact that locusts are creepy-looking grasshopper-type insects that are a lot bigger than ants. Thankfully, these attacks do not really happen that often, which is sort of a silver lining. But when they do, the locusts get all down and dirty. In 2013, Madagascar was invaded by more than 1,000 locusts, and it was terrible. They were all over the place like an entire tornado just waiting to suck you in. Sounds like a horror sequence, doesn't it? By the end of March, there existed dozens of swarms consisting of billions of locusts having a lavish party in the town of Madagascar. We bet these incidents would have made you think about the miraculous nature and its abilities. It's definitely something that we should never underestimate, let alone take for granted. Let us know in the comments below what is your worst Mother Nature encounter. Like this video, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell for more binge-watching videos. Thanks for watching. See ya later.